My name is Augustine. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Cyber Express. Delighted to have you here. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and AHAD?
Indeed. Hi, Augustine. My name is Muneeb Anjum. I am the founder and CEO of AHAD. Pleasure meeting you. It's an exciting event in GITEX, and most importantly, especially with our technology partner, Cyber. Maybe a brief about AHAD. We are a cybersecurity company specializing in threat intelligence, offensive security side of things. And Alhamdulillah, just before GITEX, we have now won representing UAE the World Cup final, which is an entrepreneurship World Cup happening across the world. And winning the UAE leg means now we are moving to the international and the global stage, representing UAE and obviously using all our technology partners coming along with us towards creating that bigger differentiation on how we can make the world a better and a safer place.
Nice. So congratulations on that. That's really quite a big milestone to achieve. Can you tell me when was AHAD planned? How did you execute the entire thing?
So AHAD was planned at the beginning of pandemic. We started operations in November 2020, and with God's grace, we have exceeded our expectations and ensuring the trust our customers, our partners have put in have been fulfilled. Since November 2020, we actually will be closing as well as completing our second year of anniversary in November next month. So looking forward to that. Many more years to come.
Sweet. So how does it feel to be a startup in an industry where in an industry that is so competitive like cybersecurity? So how do you place yourself in the industry, and what are the USPs that is exclusive to AHAD that makes it so unique?
Sure. This is where, although the company is brand new, but we've been in the industry over myself, I've been serving for 18 plus years, and we have seen those rigid gaps between distribution, partners, system integration, advisor, consultants, and the regulatory compliance of side of things. With AHAD, this is the unique perspective which we bring to the table for our customers, for our partners and vendors about this. We complete the 360 journey about how does regulatory compliance help advance cyber defense and securing a digital transformation journey for the customer. All these three pillars contributes towards providing that efficacy and ensuring we help hit the blind spots, because we have seen the likes of Expos, the likes of Etisalat, the likes of G40. They already have spent millions, I would say billions actually, of their own their cybersecurity. But we came in, a new kid on the block, still being able to help them identify, rectify, prioritize things, which was still a blind spot for them.
Okay, so how is the attack currency compared to probably other regions, especially in MENA itself? And how have you been able to, you just spoke about that, that you have been able to find anomalies that like no other company could, even though these companies were longer and have been established for longer. So what was it?
So the most important aspect comes here from the experience, expertise, as well as the agility. As we have seen, frankly speaking, some of the biggest names in the industry, the bigger you grow, the approvals, the consent required, the propositions required, the authorization needs really walk them down, slow them down. And this is where, frankly speaking, we go in even against Big Four, potentially speaking, being able to exceed in terms of expectation, in terms of deliverables, which is where we are outshining the competition today. And we also do realize we shouldn't reach a similar stage when we grow up as well. So we are putting respective processes in place, identifying respective authorizations as well as accountability put in place to ensure that we safely and securely propel the journey ourselves as well as for our customers.
Okay. Can you briefly tell me a little bit about the technology in AHAD and how does it protect consumers and businesses?
Okay. So with AHAD, we have launched a B2B business market. It's an intelligence-driven B2B marketplace. We're on a mission to simplify cybersecurity. This whole of GITEX, you can see there are more than 5,000 exhibitors, and all of them actually have overlapping messages. Imagine a customer on this side of the table. If I have to look upon 5,000 technologies, test them, vet them, understand them, if they gel and bond with their existing environment, it's an impossible task with all the other challenges the customer and the CISOs actually are facing. This is where B2B marketplace of AHAD is simplifying the journey. We can start from an objective. If the customer already has a threshold, they want to look at a particular technology at point blank, we can help them identify to choose the best product at the best fit at the most affordable prices, and also ensuring, especially for startups, we have many programs which can actually lead them, because especially for startups, they are clueless how do they even begin their compliance journey or cybersecurity journey, and most importantly, any of those startups with payment gateways and e-commerce being actually a norm today, they actually are also collecting PII data, which is something they can be fined up to $28 million of penalties in UAE alone if they are not compliant to actually be protecting that sensitive data. This is where startups to Fortune 100 companies, we are able to serve any of them, simplify the journey, help them fast track which is the right fit, which is the right technology, and how do you go procuring about it at the most affordable means possible.
So added to that, now that you are a startup yourself, and I think many startups don't really have a habit or probably an inclination towards cybersecurity first. The concept of cybersecurity by design is something that is adopted by larger companies, but not startups, because first thing they do is to basically get their product out and work around technologies in that matter, not to reverse engineer it. So as a startup yourself, how do you think this particular trend can be changed, especially, and how could you be a catalyst here? I'm talking about because there are instances where startups close down within 6 months after cyber attack. So this is a problem.
Yeah. So the first thing any startup should begin with is their journey towards the cloud, because it's quite easier and it's cheaper as well. And most importantly, with all the accelerator and the startups incentives that AWS, Amazon, GCP, Oracle is now offering, it's quite easy for anybody to kickstart their journey on the cloud. As soon as they're there, or they want to get there, AHAD can prove to be a catalyst. We can help them onboard to the cloud. We can help them execute things towards how do they protect, how do they leverage, how do they scale, and most importantly, integrate with the other ecosystems, including the payment gateways. Now, the journey from either an MVP to a profitability, this is where we actually kick in towards helping them towards what is the minimum requirement in terms of meeting their thresholds when it comes to protecting their intellectual property, in terms of safeguarding their communications, in terms of ensuring that while they're talking to their investors, while they're talking to other additional stakeholders to come on board, they can also assure them that the platform has the minimal security baseline and the guidelines embedded into the platform. And most importantly, anybody who actually has this credit crunch today, we have created an initiative, a first of its kind. This is in partnership and collaboration with Visa and MasterCard, where businesses and especially startups, it's going to be a marriage made in heaven. They can actually avail deferred payments, which can be up to 12 months as well, where they can procure something, make use of something, but eventually they're paying it either in installment or actually in a longer duration rather than paying upfront.
Great. Thank you. Very, very wisely put forth, and amazing that you're working on that space.